Hey guys, welcome back, guys. So today I want to talk about my book collection, which is this one, and which is very 10% of my book collection, which is very less because my most of the books are at my home, which is Gujarat, and half of the books are at Pune, which is my second home, and which right now I'm here, third location, which is Bangalore. So what happened? I can't take all the books and roaming around city to city because it take 2 to 3 bags to actually carry out all the books. So what happened actually? If I collect all the books, and it will make one big wall of this bookshelf. So today I want to give about the which books I'm reading nowadays. Actually, I'm making the book review of from last 2 years, but I'm writing the blogs, which I mentioned down in description link. So check that out because I read a lot of books. I'm a bibliophile and I love to read the books. So let's just start today. I'll talk do tell about my books review. Second thing is I explain you, I teach you how to improve your reading habit, and yeah, some tips and tricks. So let's just start. So now, what usually happen, actually, when I the book is new launched right in the market, so I didn't but purchase this book. So first I go to that crossword and that library, and I read that 2 pages, 3 pages. If I like that book, if I like the context or genre, or the book context, then I downloaded the EPUB, which is e-format Kindle. I have subscription, so I read from there, and I read 10 to 15 pages first, first quarter part. And if I like the the gist of the book, then I purchase that book. So I directly don't purchase the Unani physically book, because nowadays what happen, every book are available in Kindle. So that is handy thing. So that is how I select my book. So, and I never usually give my book to anyone, any person, even my best friend. But what happened? When I shifting to my luggage from one city to another city, so I can't carry all the books. So I give the books which people are give respect, like they are reading. So I give the book to my friends, which people are reading. So let's just start from this piles of books. I have a lot of, like, it's been 9 to 8 books. So let's just start from this tiny book, which is the Great Gatsby. Now, this is very famous fiction book. Very famous story. You heard about this. Like whoever start to reading the fiction journey, they must encounter this book because um, this book is a very great, you can say, romantic story. The guy from New York, very the like millionaire guy, and it's about the love story. And so basically this is the pickpocket, like a pocket book, so I can carry anywhere. So I complete this book like whenever I travel in the train and bus, long journey, so I can carry this handy book and I can read anything. So I read it twice I guess, because I like the story. This gets by how they explore and encounter the trails of crime and all the things. So you should consider this book if you are like the this kind of stuff, romantic and then adventure action stuff. And you can, if you see my book collection, you can find different kind of the bookmark I have. Like I have very different kind of bookmarks. I'm not usually use this bookmark, but I'll show you like what I mean. So next book is the tada! This is the Get Epic Shit Done by Ankur Wariku. Actually, this is the second part. So first part is Do Epic Shit, and like that is great. Like I like both books, but the thing is, well, if you don't know Ankur Wariku is the digital marketing mastermind, and he is MBA grad, and he is very famous for what he make a content creation, digital content creation. And but the thing is, I like the one guy which name is the Noel Ravikant. He's like, you can say, the brother, little brother. So like the Variku is like, you can say, copycat, because I didn't find any good stuff, but I like the how I articulate the story. So if you are, feeling with the life lesson, and then the mid adulthood, like 22 to 28, so you can consider this book, because it give lot of lessons. Like, it's not like you have to start go in a flow. You can pick any page, and you can start the reading. So that's the beauty of this book, and it's articulate in the story, so you can relate the thing and you can understand very easily. So that's why the Angkor Variku is famous for the explanation. So yeah, you must consider, if you are giving the gift, then this is the must giving the gift book. Second one, uh, which is the mindset. And uh, so right now I'm reading this one, so it's a half is done. So this book is about the growth mindset and fix the mindset. So the author Carol Dweck is the the professor in psychology, and she's professor in the Stanford and lots of recognized university. So she talk about how the growth mindset working, and how fixed the mindset can be converted in the growth mindset. And there are a lot of research and experiment in this book. I think you should read this book, because it's a, like, million copy bestseller. And I'll show you one funny thing. If you see this one, so this is the railway ticket I am using as a bookmark. So I like to collect the tickets and different bus tickets, railway tickets, aeroplane tickets. So this is ticket from Banaras to Lucknow, as you can see. So yeah, I like this thing to collect as a bookmark. So yeah, it's pretty about the mindset. Obviously we need a mindset in this hustle and bustle, very fast life. So I don't like very fast life, but yeah, but we are living in this generation, so we should consider this book. Our next book is the uh, which is the Richest Man in Babylon. And now this is very light book, right reading book. It's by George S. Cleanon. So, and this is a real story, like very 1,000 year book. There is the Babylon city in the Iran side, and it's one of it's called very wealthiest city in the world. Like so yeah. And it's books is about the financial lesson. Like, it's consist of the 10 story, and it will teach about the financial skills, like how to invest, and how to make a take a double return, and all the ROI and the dividend and all the things it will teach you. It's a basic beginner, I would say, the financial guide. And as you can see, I have the bookmarks. These are bookmarks, a lot of bookmarks I collect. You can find a lot of bookmarks in any books. So yeah, if you are keen interested in the financial world, this is your must go to book. Okay, so next one is very heavy. It's about the Great Expectation, the Charles Dickens. So what usually happen is, like, I am writing most focus in the semi fiction book, or you can say the self help book. But what happen, one certain limit, like if you read a lot of self help book na, so they convey the same message कि सेल्फ हेल्प बुक में ये होता है, यही हैबिट होती है, एंड देन यू हैव टू फॉलो दिस स्टेप, the same repeat and repeat, so you will bored in one certain limit. So that's why I choose a different genre, or I move to different kind of uh, background books. This is like fiction. Charles Dickens is a very famous author for the making the books, and his very famous book is A Great Expectation. He's from UK author, and he is like known for his satiric tire tone and the suspense book he wrote. So I reading this book is half of the way, and yeah, again it's a bookmark. So basically sometime I make the bookmark by my hand, also painting, you can see the painting. So it's I like that, do painting and make a bookmark. So this book is like the story about the one boy who do struggle, and so also Charles Dickens add his also story related this story related this into the books. So this is actually heavy reading. Like if you are beginners, don't go for this. So yeah, sometime I read, sometime I don't read. So yeah, this is the great expectation. So for me, it's not like I'm reading one book at a time. I reading 3 to 4 book at a time. So if I don't like the mood to reading this book, I switch it to different books. That is how things are working. It's not like you have to complete and take finish the book. It is forcefully, right? You can't the forcefully read the books. It's upon the mood, right? The habit you created. I'll tell you the interesting story about how I create my habit, right? So when I was in college days, I one of my friend is reading the Chetan Bhagat books. Well, Chetan Bhagat is known for the romantic masala kind of books. So I must be wondering why he's reading so much books. So I take it to borrow from him, and I read it, which is the I think Revolution 2020 something. Yeah, it is first book I read. And oh my god, I like the book because it's the kind of movie you are watching, and I finished it within 2-3 days. And I take all the books from the Chetan Bhagat and I read it one by one. So basically, my goal is to create the habit. And there are a lot of book I like, the Girl in the Room number 104, the 5 Point Someone, the Three Dates Make, Half Girlfriend. And there are a lot of romantic author, like author is like the Dorjoy Datta, Ravinder Singh, Shavi Sharma. So because I interesting in this stuff first initial days. So my goal is to when first I have to create the habit, and after some month it create habit, then swiftly gradually shifted to the semi fiction, which is somehow story also and somehow learning lesson also. That is how shifted from completely the romantic to the self-help and the semi-fiction and all the genres. Right nowadays I'm more into the psychology, like the research things, especially the Harvard Business Review and all business school are launching. So let's just do next book. It is an influence by Robert Caldin. Now in this age of the influencer, you know very well, right? The people are Instagram influencer, YouTube influencer, so many influencers we are, and everybody want to become influencer. There is nothing wrong with that, but yeah, it's now trending. They want to make a reels and uploading reels, photos on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. But that's a good thing, but that is also bad side about this, because people are going what influencer said, which is sometimes is not right. So that is whole explaining all the things in this book, how people are influenced their mind by watching the advertisement, reels, videos, and all the things. So this is all, it's a psychology behind the mind. You should watch it because I read it and I know like how this thing marketing things are working. So this must go if you are MBA grad student or working in the like commerce arts side. This is your must go, you must read. But language is very not light, it's moderate to high. So you should read very patiently, not in a one go. So yeah, next book is basically my all books here are from the different cities. So I don't buy the fresh book. I always go for the second hand book in the second hand book markets. So my favorite book market is the Delhi Mahila Art Daryaganj. Oh my god, this book market is so cheap if you are good in bargaining, and I am good at bargaining. So I got a book from the 50 rupees, 30 rupees, 80 rupees. It's about the skills. And second book market is the ABC Chowk in Pune. It's very famous Sunday market for books lovers. So these books I bought from the Madurai, I know, and it's about the Accelerate. So basically, the publication is a Harvard Business Review, and if you know the Harvard Business HBR, then you know this book very well because those people are known for the quality research and studies and good stuff. So this is about the accelerate, like if you are in business or you do job, how to accelerate yourself. Same, self-help kind of things. This book. Um, so actually, this is kind of boring if you are beginners because this is kind of business or startup side, focusing about. And this is the hardcover. And believe me, how much I got this book from? Just 70 rupees from the Madurai street, and the original price is 900. I mean, it's a crazy. So yeah, it's about the how to do bargaining. It's a skill you must be learn that thing. So yeah, and like if I got some person which want to the talk about the books and travel, I'll talk with days and days because I have so many things to talk about. Okay, next thing, couple of days back I got this parcel from Amazon because I ordered some books. So let's just see what it's in there. So the book is from Rupa publication, and it's obviously the Charles Dickens books. Uh, so it's a tale of two cities. Now also the second famous book of the Charles Dickens is the Tale of Two City. Now it's a very fresh book. I like the fragrance of this book because the petrol fragrance or this paper fragrance. I like the oh my god. So yeah, so I have to. I not started this book, but I'll in few week I'll start this book and I'll review this book. It's about the. It's related to Charles Dickens' childhood and adulthood. So yeah, that is true story. And I'll read about it. And we have some surprise. So yeah, this is this not book, but it's a journal, very cute journal. Uh, so yeah, it's a diary, and I like the cover. It's very pocket handy diary you can do when you are traveling. So the thing is, I like to do journaling. So every weekly or 15 days I do journaling. So I'm maintaining my things so that's why I bought a diary. So I write the good stuff, bad stuff, what incident happened, what I learned, and what kind of people I made because I made a lot of people nowadays, which are different kind of peoples, but you learn a lot of from peoples, right? So yeah, that's about the last thing. And yeah, so if you like the video, like share, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'll come up with next video. And check out my vlogs which I write about good books you must read it, which is the link in description below. And I'll come a next video with about the newsletter, the podcast I am listening, because that is the most thing you should know, right? So yeah, that's it, and have a good day. Bye bye.